All right, guys, take out your notes from Wednesday and let's call this example number 7. Yesterday we did number 6. So solve the triangle. And I need to give you a picture which looks something like this. It's not drawn to scale. Let's call this A, B, and C. And let's say this is 55. And let's say that this is 75.6. So recall what it means to solve a triangle. That means to tell me all 3 sides and all 3 angles. So let's make a small answer key. So I need the measure of angle A, the measure of angle B, the measure of angle C, and we need AB, AC, and BC. Okay, that's what I need from you guys. What's given to us? Well, we have AB is given. AB is 75.6. We have BC is given. And we have angle C is 90. Okay, so that's all that's given to us. So we have to find the 2 angles on this side. Given what we have, we can find this side with Pythagorean theorem. So let's get that out of the way first. Pythagorean theorem. So we have 55 squared plus, let's call this question mark. So this squared plus this squared equals this squared. Let's go Casio calculator. 3025 plus question mark squared equals 5715.36. So let's subtract this from that, and then we'll square root. So this from that, 2690.36. And now, of course, we can square root both sides. So the question mark rounded to the nearest tenth is about 51.9. And that goes in right there. So we're almost done. All I need now is either one of the angles, because I know that in a triangle, all 3 angles add up to how much? 180. So as soon as I find either one of these 2, I know what to do. Now, do you want to find A or do you want to find B? It doesn't matter. Let's say that you want to find A. So that's your theta. Now, to find theta, we need one of the 6 formulas that we've been looking at. These are the 6 formulas. Which one would you like to use? Again, I did recommend that you try to use one of the formulas from that first column. Now, which of the 3 should I use? Should I use sine, cosine, or tangent? Well, if you look at your triangle, you have all 3 sides. So you can pick any one, it doesn't matter. Let's say that you wanted to pick sine. Okay, so let's write down the sine model. We know that sine is, let me show my work down here. We know that the sine function is sine of theta equals opposite over hypotenuse. We know that. We know that. Now, we decided to live right there. So label things. This is your hypotenuse. Across from you is your opposite. And this is your adjacent. Now, let's try to complete and fill out this model. Sine stays sine. So this is still just sine. Theta is your angle, where you are positioned. I am here. I don't know the angle, so you know what? Just leave it theta. What's my opposite? My opposite is 55. What's my hypotenuse? My hypotenuse is 75.6. Now, if you look at this equation, I need to know what this is. That's what I need to know. So I need to get theta by itself. I need to solve for theta, which means that sin, sine, it has to go away. We cannot divide, okay? You cannot divide by sine, but you know what you can do? I can take the sine inverse of not just to the left, I also have to do it to the right-hand side. So let me just write a really small font here. Okay, there it is, kind of sloppy, forgive me. So what you can do is you can take the sine inverse of both sides. You know why? Because watch, sine inverse and sine, they knock out. All that's left is theta, approximately. Well, bust out your Casio calculator, make sure you're in degrees like we talked about yesterday, and literally type this in. Type in sine inverse, there should be a button for it. The button looks like this here. So sine inverse of a fraction, 55 over 75.6. Round it to the nearest tenth, please. And it's about 46.7. 46.7 degrees. So this here, that's about 46.7 degrees. That's angle A. And now we know how to find this one really quickly. Add these and subtract from 180. Or just go 90, type in 90 minus this, because that's how that works. And that is 43.3 degrees, degrees, degrees. We are done. So now, guys, try exit ticket number 7, and then turn in exit tickets 5, 6, and 7 by taking one picture that looks like this, and take that picture and then send it to me, and I'll update the grade. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I miss you guys very much. I'll talk to you guys on Monday.